This is why the budget matters for investors. There are two ways the authorities can influence the economy. First, fiscal policy, which is when the government decides how much to tax and spend. Secondly, monetary policy, which is when the Bank of England decides whether to hike or cut interest rates. These two levers can make or break an economy. So where are we at right now? The good news is inflation peaked last September and has started to fall. The bad news is progress has stalled, and the markets fear that inflation won't hit its target because oil prices are rising, wages are still going up, and global economic growth remains strong. But let's not panic just yet. Sure, inflation expectations have increased, but that bounce is small compared to what we saw 2 years ago after the disastrous Truss mini-budget. Plus, the Bank of England governor said they don't need to wait for inflation to hit the 2% target before they start cutting rates. So for now, the big debate is whether inflation behaves itself and when the rate cuts hit, not if they will. For investors, it's critical to understand which shares are the most vulnerable to inflation and interest rates, and this is where IQ's Smart Machine can help. Two ideas. Games Workshop emerges as one of the biggest beneficiaries from rising inflation. It also screens as cheap on our models, making it a nice defensive option if markets become concerned about persistent price pressures. Alternatively, JD Wetherspoons wants lower inflation, is the biggest driver in the model. The pub chain needs the cost of living crisis to abate so people can enjoy their pints without breaking the bank. And JDW is 6.9% cheap to macro conditions